What's up, everybody? How you doing today? Angel of CR Gaming here, and welcome to Creators Lobby, where in this podcast we talk to every single creator that you could possibly think of, from small creators to big creators, whether if they're doing videos, whether if they're just doing streams, no matter who it is. Well, actually, that's bullshit. Even the guest that I'm going to be talking to today can tell you it's bullshit, ain't it? That's bullshit. There's certain people I will not talk to. Anyhow, everybody, this right here is my boy, Bry Fang, also known as Bry F29. How you doing, good sire?
Hello, sir.
Hello.
I'm doing good.
Are you sure? You're free? Me and you're in the same city, man. We're both freezing.
Yeah.
Oh
And I'm
my,
freezing more because I'm drinking an iced coffee.
oh my God. No coffees. God damn it, Bry. Damn it. Already, the interview's ruined. That's it.
Yeah.
So today we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start getting to know Bry. At least you guys get to learn a little bit about him. So Bry, where
Yeah.
we already established you're from Chicago. Now, here's a question for everybody who obviously might have an ignorant, thought, thinking that you might not be from Chicago. How long have you been in Chicago?
Uh, 29 years.
29 years. You know what that means? His whole fucking life. So I better not see y'all commenting on some stupid shit saying that he's not from here. I'll start boxing you motherfuckers. And Brian will record.
It soon be 30.
Soon to be 30. Oh my God, dude. Damn, are we really aging that fast?
Unfortunately.
God damn it. Oh my God. Horrible, man. Well, that's what's up. Then, it's going to be party and Thursday. Hey. And for you people at home, you'll never know. Fuck this damn camera doing that AI mode bullshit again. So, Bri, question. Now, when did you start doing streaming?
About 2020, I think.
2020. Oh shit. So it's 2025
I
now.
don't remember the actual month, but
Now the year's
I
fine.
did 2020.
Okay. So almost 5 years now. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Almost fucking 5 years. That is crazy. Now I'm gonna ask you a whole different question. I don't think I have this question up on here. When you first when you first actually decided to do streaming, who who got you into the idea of it? Because that's actually I never asked you that. I know you just kind of hopped on and started doing it.
So I started watching certain YouTubers do it first,
Yeah.
and then it transitioned into Twitch, and then from Twitch I watched a lot of people, but it was just mainly the same people that does same content.
Oh, okay.
That's mutual to the mutual content that I normally like playing. So
Like GTA.
yeah, pretty much GTA. There's GTA. There's Fortnite. I used to do Apex, but I haven't gone back to it.
No one's touching Apex, man. I'll be realistic. I mean, it was fun when we played it, but it's still that game gets worse every single time you log into it.
But yeah, if I had to take a pick, I'd rather just stick with Fortnite because Fortnite is the first game I ever gone with.
Oh, yeah, that's the first game I'm trying to give up. Give up like I did with Chips and Pop.
Unfortunately, I never got the same I never had the same opportunity like others did with PUBG because back in the day when I was playing when PUBG was still big, I was more into playing like Call of Duty.
Oh, okay. All right. So did you start off on Call of Duty or not really?
Uh so I started off playing like Mario games. Like
Oh,
for
yes.
the Nintendo 64. So but the only Mario game I played on Nintendo 64 was Mario Kart, and the games I owned was Mario Kart and Super Mario 64.
I will say Mario Kart, fucking hard
Mhm.
game. That is a hard game, man. Especially if you don't know
Yeah.
the when I first played it, I didn't know you can drift. So I would always
Mm-hmm.
drive into the fucking walls or into the railing or off the
Right.
cliff. And like my little brother he was an asshole every time we played it because he'd be like, he'll do the same thing. Never knew how to do the drift, but he'll push
Mhm.
me off the cliff so he can bounce back onto the track. So me and him are just sitting there throwing controllers at each other.
Right.
God damn it.
And then whenever I would go to my cousin's house, I had the honor of playing 007
Oh, that's a good one.
and Super Smash Brothers.
Oh, classic. Another classic. Beautiful
Yeah.
games. So here's a
And
question.
then
Oh, wait, you got
mhm.
another one? You got another one? Tell me.
Oh no,
No,
I didn't want to cut you off
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no. You're good. This is your spotlight, not mine. I'm just the host.
But yeah, so and then later on in the years, transitioning from that, my mom got me my first ever GameCube.
Oh, okay.
And then on the GameCube, the games I owned was Mario Kart and Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh, okay. So I played a little bit of Sunshine. Did you beat the entire game or not really?
So I only made it to like maybe like the second part, like maybe like a little halfway through the game, and then I never got a chance to finish it because me as a kid, you know how all kids are with games, and they never take care of it, and my game just scratched, and it wasn't readable anymore.
Oh,
But lucky enough for me now, I own it on the Switch because I bought that 3 game bundle.
bro, I'm jealous. You and Miguel, the only two people that have it. I'm like, fuck. I don't have it. I have to
So
look for it.
yeah, so I have to find a chance to reinstall it. I got it digital, so I got to
Okay.
reinstall it too. Well, I start off with Super Mario 64, so I'm still trying to finish that first.
Shit, lucky bastard. I'm not the.
And excuse the background noise if you hear all that sizzling is
That's good.
cooking in the background. So.
Tell Papa Fang I want some.
Oh hell!
Oh, crazy. All right, so here's a question. Because I'm curious. I don't know if you thought about it before. How long do you see yourself doing like content? So streaming or doing videos on YouTube?
So right now I'm trying to work on like building a PC, but
Okay.
that's gonna get put on a pause for now.
Okay.
Like not gonna explain details why, but everyone should know why. Is getting a PC parts now in this day and age is like very hard.
Yeah. So right now it's just more of
So
like a hobby.
yeah.
I gotcha.
So I'm still gonna be streaming. I have like a lot of games I have started on that I still need to get back to.
Yeah.
But
Man,
other than that, I was like, I'm still probably gonna be streaming for
for a
I
while.
don't know, maybe like a while.
Well, hell, man. As soon as you get that PC, I know for a fact you're gonna be hooked once we start playing on Steam because there's a
Yeah.
lot of games on there. We're gonna make that.
One of the games I want to play is Gmod.
Oh, dude, I please get it if you get a PC because I have been trying to get Keo to play Gmod and I try to recruit people for Gmod and like nobody wants to play it. I don't understand because it's such a
Yeah.
fun game. It's so underrated.
I got hooked on it from watching like Delirious play it and all the other like YouTubers that I watch.
Ooh, shout out to Delirious and the Vanos crew.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome. We occasionally watch them. Like I think we watch more Vanos videos than anything else, but I mean we're watching
Hmm.
like their older
Well,
content.
for me, like I like the last couple months when I was looking, like they haven't really been reporting much like they used to.
No. So like okay, so I know Vanos, he's doing music. So
Hmm.
occasionally he'll do videos and sometimes he'll do videos with Louis. Louis doesn't do content anymore, but he will join Vanos. Nogla and what's his fucking name? Terrorizer. They have a channel together where they do reactions and all that stuff. So they're
Yeah.
still doing stuff. H2 Delirious still does upload every so often. And who else was there? Marcel. I
I'm
haven't seen Marcel do shit lately.
yeah. The thing I missed from all of them was the GTA content that they did.
Yeah, love the GTA content. Although unfortunately, they had a few individuals on there that got chased off of
Yeah.
YouTube. Uh, rest in peace, Mini Lad.
Yeah.
God damn it, that's crazy. Let's talk about your first experience with content creating because I know you said that you started 2020. That was damn
Yep.
near almost 5 years ago.
Hmm.
So when let's talk about your first experience. Like, what were your feelings when you first decided to do content creating? What was the first stream that you've ever done? If you can remember, like recall what game it was and where did you first started doing your stream, like platform.
So so when I started streaming, it was on Twitch.
Okay.
So and then the first ever game I've ever played was, funny enough, on stream was GTA.
Hell yeah.
And I think you remember because I think you were a part of it.
Yeah, I might have been. I like to cause havoc with you.
Yeah. Hmm. So,
Well, how
but
did
the lucky thing for me, the thing I liked about back then was I was streaming on PlayStation. I could have to capture your voice when we were streaming together.
Yeah, we're not gonna talk about what happened to that PlayStation.
We don't talk about Bruno.
Not Bruno, not today. Well, what was your first feelings about streaming? Because I know like everybody's different. Some people are excited, some people they're, naturally what do you call it, nervous, and other people they're like indifferent, they can handle crowds pretty good. So what was
Right.
your feeling toward it?
So at first, I was like kind of nervous because the reaction I was gonna get,
Yeah.
and like after my first stream, the second stream I ever did, I think it took me like I would say 2 months to hit affiliate.
That's quick. The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know how the heck all these people found me, but it was from like mutual streamers and all that, and they all followed me and gave me my views. So I'm like, damn.
Bro, what the fuck? It took me almost a full year to hit affiliate. Like, god damn it.
I don't know how I get it so quickly, but
Hey, it is a blessing in true disguise, man, because that
yeah,
not a lot
but
of people can do
the
that.
only thing I didn't do was set up my stuff because I wasn't streaming at the time after I hit it because
Yeah.
I was on a hiatus for a while after I hit it, and then a lot of people would ask me to come back to streaming, come back to streaming, come back to streaming. I came back to streaming and didn't do too good. Maybe it was because of the game and a lot of people picking on what they want to watch. Maybe it's because of me not being that like community communicative with chat, but
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Not all games are suitable for people because they're picking on games, which I understand. But at the same time, it makes me lose motivation when I like stream when people ask me to, and then don't get the same people that ask me to show back up.
You know what? That's fine, because they're gonna miss out when we speed run tonight.
Yeah.
You people are fucking missing it, man. This episode won't air till probably fucking March, and you people are like they're speed running. You missed it, bitch. All right, all right.
But
What?
yeah, so like I was telling Angel, like my work schedule's changed. So
Yo,
now I get off work earlier, so that means I could come back to streaming more often now. So
and we better see you guys there. Which, by the way, we will have his links at the end of this episode. So they'll be in the the information. If you guys click onto the episode, all his links will be provided. But we'll get to that point at some point.
yep, yep.
So here's another question for you, Bri.
Hmm.
Out of all the creators that you watched, right? So where it could be anybody who streamed or did video content, like either or they do both.
Hmm.
Um, who did you watch the most before you started doing content, and what is your favorite content that creator has done that you enjoy?
So it was a mix between a lot of games because I watch a lot of content creators A lot of people do Pokemon.
Yeah.
Some does GTA RP. Some does Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Some does Valorant,
Oh fuck yeah.
and some does Counter Strike.
I love Counter
So
Strike. That's a good one.
yeah, that's one of my wish list games that I want to play.
Okay. So, which content creator did you watch a lot of that would do like like a mix of all of that?
Um,
One that you could think
I
of.
would say if it has to do with that, I would probably say who the heck is that? Well, I can't remember his name at the top of my head, but I also like watching people that does horror game content.
Okay.
And my favorite content creator to watch who does that, and it's actually really funny when he does it, is Dashy
That, yeah, Dashy, shout out
and
if you're
Corey
watching.
and Corey Kenshin.
Oh, they're boys, aren't they? Like in
Yeah,
real life, they're boys. They don't just do
yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
I haven't seen Kenshin's content. I've only really knew of him because of Dashy because I know Dashy did
Yeah.
a couple videos with him,
Hmm.
and I'm like, okay, so
He should. He played Resident Evil 2 and 3
yeah,
like as in parts videos for YouTube,
yeah. Oh my
and
god,
I watch his reactions. His reactions is really funny
you
for those
know,
games.
I'm gonna have to watch him. Speaking of Resident Evil, this is gonna be off topic. Did you hear they're remaking Resident Evil 1? And
Yes, I saw that.
there's potential. From what I heard, for right now, it's a speculation. But did you hear that they're also working on Resident Evil Zero and a movie, script for a movie for Resident Evil Zero is being written?
Huh? I didn't know about the movie, but I heard about the
Y'all,
the game. But
I can't wait because I know like a lot of people. It's a mixed bag because right now people are like
mhm,
they want Resident Evil Zero. Not everybody. Some people want a Resident Evil
mhm.
Zero, but a lot of people want a Resident Evil 1 remake and a Code Veronica remake. That one we haven't heard about yet. People are pushing for it though, and I kind of really
Yeah,
do want to
yeah.
see that
Right,
shit.
right.
But you know what? Fuck Kenshin.
Now, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on Resident Evil 9?
Mm, I don't know. I don't know. I can honestly tell you, I definitely ain't treating it like I am with GTA fucking 6 because I'm not buying
Uh,
fucking GTA 6. Fuck that. It's a
yeah,
waste
that's
of time and
that's
money.
the that's way that's one of the games where I'm not even talking about.
Yeah, and like
Respectfully, not talking about it only because one, the price point is ridiculous, and two, it's a repetitive city.
all the time. And like for you people at home that are watching this, and you're like, you're foaming at the mouth because we're like, I know he's not talking shit. I will talk shit. I don't give a damn. It's fucking pointless for you people to buy that game at $100 a pop
Mm-hmm.
with the same content that you can play in the other GTA games.
Right.
3,
It's just
4,
like Call of
5.
Duty.
Yeah, like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is the
Like the
same
Call of
shit.
Duty series,
Call of Duty
like
is
the
the
sports
same.
games.
Like Pokemon, it's the same content. The only difference between each and every one of them is the characters. That's it. It's the same
Well,
shit across the board.
the only thing I would have to disagree with you about Pokemon is I would much rather play Pokemon over any of the new Call of Duty games.
I'd rather play the older Pokemon though. The new ones they're
I mean,
decent.
yeah.
You-
Well, up into the ones that we got, I'll
the,
play.
the little trash can man.
So, well, I like the concept they did with Brilliant Diamond and
the chibi version, right? They were like little.
yeah,
I thought that was decent. I know a lot of people didn't really like that. I thought that was pretty decent.
yeah.
It wasn't too bad. It still
I
went
mean,
along with the story.
I like that over Sword and Shield, even though I bought Shield, but
If it makes you feel any better, don't feel bad about buying it because I bought the DLC like a dumbass and I was not impressed.
no, yeah,
I bought both DLCs. That was the worst purchase. The second DLC, you were allowed to go to like a specialty cave, and in that cave, You would have to fight waves of certain Pokemon, and once you get to the end, then you get a chance to fight a random legendary across every game. And they
Why
you
does that? Why does that game sound similar to one of this fucking like other games that I used to play, where it's like same concept where you get a DLC, but you're just going fight other bosses from other games.
it'd be like that, honestly. It's I see where they were coming from, because people were crying that they didn't have all the boss, like all the Pokemon, because that game was
Oh,
limited. But it's still like,
mhm.
why do all that? You just it could have just, I don't know why they thought it was a good idea. It sucked, honestly, because you go into that cave not even with your own team. You go having to select so you go in with like a group of a Pokemon that you have to pre-select. So they have Pokemon for you to choose. But every time you
Mhm.
beat a trainer, you get to select one of their Pokemon to switch out with whichever one you don't want. And then the
Right.
legendary at the end is random. So like, let's say you have a team that has a fighting type, a fire type, a water type, and maybe like a grass type and a fairy type, right? And then you go up
Mhm.
against a fucking like a Dialga or Palkia. You're fucked.
Mhm.
That your team might not
Yeah.
even fucking last. You're fucked. You're gonna lose that battle. That means you can't get him until another time when it's random. So it's like, I don't know, man. I've actually caught a little bit of the legendaries there, but I also lost way more than I actually played. So I'm like, fuck it. It's not even worth it, but it's all right
Yeah.
though. All right, so let's see. Here's a question I think you might like. So out of all of the creators, right, that you have watched between
Mhm.
Vanoss, Dashi, H2O Delirious, Kenshi, which one of them has inspired you to get into content creating?
Like the most?
Yes, the which one or which two? I'll give you two if you want. Which one or two content creators had inspired you the most to get into content creating?
Delirious and Dashy.
That's perfect fit. That's a perfect fit. No wonder why you fuck with me every time we play GTA and Five Resident Evil 5. God damn it. He literally
Hey, I
does
learned
fuck
from the
with me.
best. I
Yeah.
learned from the best.
Oh my god. You're not wrong. You are not wrong. Okay. So Bry,
Hmm.
let's talk about your channel name. So we already know, everybody at home, we already explained it at the beginning. What you see for his name is his actual name. I'm not telling you anything
Yeah.
else. But was there ever a time where you thought of creating your own channel name that wasn't with your name, or like did you decide that maybe just having your name with the 29 was, what you wanted instead?
So all the gamer tags that I ever had always resembles around my name.
Okay,
It's either my first name or my last name, but it's never my full name.
never your full name. Okay.
So everyone over like Twitch, whatever that we know, already knows my name because of that. Which I don't really care. I have nothing to hide as long as I don't leak nothing that I don't want to leak. But other than that, it's just my name. So what
Uh,
am I gonna do? Get my name stolen?
I want you, I want your the last two digits of your social and the last five digits of your phone number, please.
Oh fuck. I don't know about that one. I can give you my number, but not the phone number.
You people don't have it. I have it. Fuck yeah. Okay, so yeah, you never really thought about just coming up with, like, how people have like a random name, right? Like anal lord or whatever the fuck, like they always have these creative names. Like
Oh,
you
so you mean that one name we encountered when we were playing GTA last night?
Yeah, yeah, the same thing. So you were just like, fuck it, I'll just use my name instead of like coming up with a
Well,
one.
so the only other name I had came up with
Yeah,
back then was the fuck was it?
tell me.
What was the name that I
Dine.
used? It was no, it was a PC game I used to play with my cousins.
Okay.
It's like it's like a first person, like no, it's a third person like shooter slash sword style fight type of
Oh,
game.
cool. There was a lot of them back then with that.
But it was just this one specific one that we would always play,
Okay,
and it required actual skills. You can't even cheat in the game.
so
You get banned.
so you were actually trying to give yourself the name of whatever character that was in that game.
Yeah,
Okay, that's cool. If you're
that's the only other way that's the only other time where I actually came up with the name.
okay,
Well,
well,
other than that, all those other times, I just like basically just.
if you talk to your cousin later, find out what game that is, and that way we can. I really want to know. Too bad these people won't be able to listen to it later.
Mm-hmm.
Poor bastards.
Well, I could Google up the name of the game and then send you a picture of it.
We'll do it after the interview. That's fine.
Yeah. It's like, and that game was really fun because it required you to have skill on keyboard and mouse.
Oh, shit. I might have to find it
Yeah.
now. All right. Well, fuck. Yeah. Let me know later, and then I'll check it out.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So how about
I
this
don't
one?
know I don't know if that game's still up. Only because the last time we all played was when I was in grade school.
It should be up. It should be easy. Well, it should be easy to find as long as we have a name to it. It should be easy to find.
Mm-hmm.
We'll find out later. Here's another question for you. Out of the content that you did, if there's one thing you can change about your content, what would it be? I got you stumped.
Maybe talk more.
Talk more.
Like, yeah, because I've noticed like since the very first stream I've ever done.
Yeah.
So my very recent one, I talked less and less each stream I did.
Damn.
And I never figured that out till KO told me one time. He wasn't trying to call me out on it. He was just trying to say like, if you're trying to get more views, you gotta talk to your community, like talk to people in your chat, like react to the chat, like say something. Like he's like, I get your focus on the game, but you gotta try to be able to do both.
Ironically, though,
but right now, it's harder for me to read chat because I'm streaming on the Xbox and I had to read chat off my phone.
That's fair. But like ironically, that's how you initially started too. Like you would talk, but you barely would talk and still had hella views. So it was the most insane thing I've ever seen. Because if I did that, they'd be like,
well, it depends on what game I played.
How about Alyssa?
I haven't. I don't want to start on it just yet because one, I think I had to finish up Choo Choo Charles that I haven't finished yet. I'm stuck on that one. I'm stuck on the very last boss.
Oh man, good luck. Good luck.
I keep dying. So
that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
That's why I put that on pause.
Okay.
And then the second game I still need to finish up on the stream is Resident Evil. Well, technically, since you claim it's supposed to be something else, but it's whatever I see it as. Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Even though you, Mr. You get all defensive and be like, oh, well, that's supposed to be a remake of the first game, whatever. Blah, 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 whatever. But anywho, that, I still got to do it. Well, wait, scratch that. I'm not going back to those two games. Want to know why?
Huh.
I already beat those two games on stream before on PlayStation.
Man, don't remind me. I still got to do a marathon with those two included.
Fuck. Yeah, so I technically don't have to go back to those. I technically replaying them because I already beat them already once.
That's fair.
So I probably won't go back to it on stream.
All right.
But the other games I have to do are finish the Bundy games. I started on the first one, haven't gone back to it yet.
If you people want to try those out, first game is easy as fuck. Second game is challenging. These fucking kids. I swear, who wants free kids? Take them. They don't know how to stop talking. God. Woman,
and that person don't know how to stop. You need to have the way that one person stop walking past. Like, he's walking past again. Slim Shady. Yo, Slim.
Okay, so how about this one? So since you've been doing this for a while,
Mm-hmm.
what advice would you give to somebody who wants to start their journey in content creating, streaming, or doing video?
I say do it.
Just like the Nike sign,
Um,
just do it.
just do it. I mean, I, for me, it took me a while. Like I knew about Twitch for a while. I just never decided to stream till 2020.
That's right, man. I just realized how fucking pasty white I look right now. Holy fuck! Help! This is the first time I actually did this on a video. Oh my god! Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to cut this fucking part out.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back. Fucking
Oh, hey,
kids.
what's up, back? I'm Bry.
All right, so Brian, let me ask you this before we get into the last little bit of it.
hmm
So you said since you started a new work schedule that you'll be able to stream more. Do you have a set schedule by
So
any chance for streaming or no?
right now, no, I'm just playing it by ear. So basically, like whenever I'm not too tired
Yeah.
from work, but I might come up with a schedule. But the only thing I'm iffy about making a schedule is people's gonna expect me to be on if I do make a schedule. So I'm probably not gonna make a schedule till yeah. You're muted.
Okay. Hello. I'm
Hi.
keeping that in the video. So so
All right,
for
don't worry. He ain't crazy. He is talking to me. He just that's then he muted. That's fine.
I'm yelling at kids and I should be
Oh.
doing that now. Anyhow, so what is the best way for people to find you if they want to be notified?
My Discord.
Your Discord. Okay. And then what other platforms can people find you on?
My Twitter, Instagram.
Right.
Basically it.
All right, sounds good. Well, Brian, I appreciate you for sitting down with me and having the people get to learn a little bit about you and your journey for streaming. And yeah, that man loves his coffee, by the way.
Yes, sir.
And like he said, you guys can find him on X/Twitter. You guys can find him on Twitch, and also his Discord will be linked right in the I guess you can call it show notes. I don't know, but you guys will see it all. This episode will air probably in like March, April ish. I don't know. I've already done too many episodes so far. I lost count. So, but thank you again, Brian, and everybody at home.
Yep.
We'll see you for the
Yep.
next episode. Bye.